What's up, guys? This is a PSA reveal for a submission. Received by them August 27th, entered into the system 2 months later, October 26th, and it came back today. 108 card value modern sub from 72 to 2017. Majority of them are mine, except for Anthony Bailey, who has 6 cards on this one. He's already been made aware of his grades. I'm just doing the video so I can get on the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. It's Brikis Breaks on YouTube. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. So we're going to do a quick reveal on some grades here. We do have a sub in QA Check 1, which Mike Toro and Brian Jones are on. That one was from November. There is 2 other ones currently in grading, stage 4. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more that are in stage 3 research. So still a lot of stuff there. But let's go ahead and see what we got here in this one. Did pretty good on the last sub. Prior to that, last couple subs were no good. But the last one was good. And let's see what we got here. Can't remember if I uploaded the last video or not for the last PSA reveal, but I'm going to be doing that. If I didn't. Some people like to watch these reveal videos, whether they're in them or not, just to see what's going on. Lots of wax for personals. If anybody wants anything, I moved a lot today. 2 different guys bought thousands of dollars worth of stuff, so I moved a lot of product today. But if anybody wants to rip any personals, let me know. I'll get you prices. Everything's cheap right now. It's a great time to buy. So if you do want to rip, let me know. All right. I think I'm going to do the video the same way I normally do, but let me just see the angle if I do it this way. First up, yeah, I don't really like the angle here. Let me just do this. Do it the way we normally do it. All right. Kobe's second year Topps base card is an 897 Topps base card of Kobe, PSA 8. Looks like a little top corner there. And maybe the bottom corner as well, preventing it from a 9. A little off center. Another Kobe here. This is also an 8. Second year Ultra. Dunking it in the pregame, it looks like there, or something. Kobe Bryant, PSA 8 card number 1 on the Ultra. Don't know what happened on this one. You know, at the time I sent a lot of these, there's a lot of white actually on the back here. At the time I sent a lot of these, 9s were even worth sending in, and some 8s, so it's possible I just sent some that were not quite gems, but still good. Well, I almost bought this card raw today off of a friend, so glad I didn't do that because I didn't realize I had one coming back. There's a 9 on a chrome from 2006. 2006 Topps Chrome Kobe got a 9. And there's 2 of them. How about that? Another 9 on the same card. Same Kobe. Got a 9. Lots of Kobe in this one. 98 Topps Chrome, also at a 9. 98. I didn't even look at these to see why they didn't gem the other ones, but a little tough chrome. You know, obviously you get scratches pretty easily, and the centering isn't perfect on that, so pretty standard. And this one, a little left to right there. With a 9 on that one as well. We have an 8 on a 2000 Topps Gold Label Jam Artist, Kobe Bryant. Jam Artist insert, Kobe, you got an 8. Let's see which ones are Anthony's. Is that it? No. Anthony has... Okay. That's a nice Kobe card. I don't have that card, and to be honest, I don't even remember sending that one in. But it was a year ago. There's an 05 Topps LeBron, also with an 8. 05 Topps Total. LeBron dunking in the pregame there. Got an 8 on that one. Looks like there is some corner up here on the right that I don't recall it being like that when I sent it. But it happens. A little mark up there as well. I don't know what happened on this Jam Artist too. I didn't really look and see why it's an 8, but corner. Probably some light scratching on this type of card. It's pretty typical. I can see it even in this light. Our first 10 is going to be a 14 Prism Superstars Silver LeBron PSA 10. Got a 10 on that one. That is a Superstars Silver Prism from 2014 LeBron with a 10. There is another 10. That's a nice little insert. I have a bunch of these. They're only like a 5 or actually I don't know. The market's changed. I don't know what these cards are raw anymore. They used to be like a $5 insert, but there's a 10 on an MJ insert from 93 Fleer Superstars. Card 7 of 20. You could argue that that's overgraded. Actually, there's some. The corners could have knocked it, but nonetheless, pretty nice. Little 10 on a Jordan. I have a registry of Jordans, so I don't really sell too many Jordans, especially my 10s. There's a 9. Not sure if I had that one in the registry or not, but there's a few of these. There's an 8 and a 9 here. 96 Fleer base card on the Jordan. We got an 8 and a 9 on a Jordan. So let's see. Got the 8 here. Again, I'm not exactly looking super close on these videos, just kind of going through them. I kind of peek a little bit, see if I see anything, and then I move on. I don't want to spend too much time on the video looking at it, but it is interesting that they don't look that indifferent to the naked eye super quick. So we'll have to check them later and see what the difference is. To me, quickly, it doesn't look like there's any reason why this one isn't a 9, but I do see a little white back there, not much. But anyway, they saw a significant difference there in order to not make them both 9s or a 10. More MJ. This one is a 9 also. That's a 96 Fleer hardwood leader insert. Hardwood leader subset, not insert. Card number 123, the 96 Fleer set. That is a 9. Looks pretty clean. Looks pretty good. But they can't give you all 10, huh? Got some Ray Allen Topps base rookies from the Kobe Rookie Year Top Stub. We got an 8 and a 9 on the Ray Allen rookies. Both look a little cockeyed, centered there on the 8 and the 9. Not sure why this one wasn't also a 9, but corners looks like a little touched on those. So 8 and 9 on the Ray Allen's Topps rookies. Not doing so hot just yet. I did look at these grades, so I know what to expect. But you know, seeing the cards is a different story. Sometimes they don't register, and you want to see why they got certain grades. So this is a Timmy Duncan, 97 Ultra rookie. Got an 8 on the Duncan. A little bit of white on the top border there. Otherwise, the front looks pretty good. A little off center on the back. And another Timmy Duncan with an 8. This is a pretty card here. I like this pink Metal Universe rookie. Card number 66 in the Metal Universe set. Got an 8 on the Duncan rookie. Little white back left bottom corner. Overall, pretty nice card for an 8. Little bubble kind of dot there. Might be. No, it's not. Thought it was something from the front, but that's probably what made it an 8 instead of a 9. 87 Fleer. That's a nice set to put together. I'm always doing these sets here and then graded. It'll be a little different until PSA reopens some of the lower end grading here, but I buy and sell a lot of these 87, 86, 87, 88 Fleer basketball. This is an 8 on the Olajuwon. Got an 8 on that one. It is a little, looks like maybe possibly a little discolored and a little off center. Other than that, pretty decent. Iverson rookie. This is from Ultra. 96 Ultra. Allen Iverson. We got a 9 on the rookie there. I'm not sure what prevented the gem, but let's take a look. Yeah, a little bit of white on the top left corner on the back. Real nice Iverson rookie though. Some more Kobe. This is another Chrome from 03 LeBron rookie year. We got a 9 on the Kobe Chrome. Topps Chrome got a 9 on the base. A little off center, but sometimes you wonder why you can't gem a base card like that. A little bottom right corner on the back. Down here is probably it. The centering's not too bad. Okay. Turn this fan on. I'm kind of hot. All right. All right. These must be Anthony. This is your run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards probably in a row here. We got the Griffey 9 on the 72 Topps Mini. Griffey got a 9 on the Mini. 72 Topps from 2013 Topps inserts. And we also have a Griffey here. Got a 10 on the Star Quest Uncommon from 08 Upper Deck Griffey. Nice little 10 ball there for Anthony. Also another nice 10 here. Strasburg Update Rookie. Topps Update. Card number 661. 2010 Topps Strasburg. PSA 10 Rookie. Another Star Quest. This is the rare blue on the Griffey. That one got a 9. 9 on the rare blue Star Quest Griffey. And we had a Topps Shack rookie, got an 8. 8 on the Topps Shack rookie card. Looks like possibly corners, yeah. Corners on that one. All 4 corners, it kind of looks like. Okay. This is a LeBron rookie, got a 9. Air Academy, Upper Deck, LeBron James, PSA 9 on the Air Academy. Nice card there. Was that all yours? 1, 2, 3, 6 cards. Anthony, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That's it for Anthony's pile. I had 2 Topps Jeter Golds. We got a 6 and an 8. A 6 and an 8 on the Jeter Gold. I just bought another one of these today, 8.5. I tend to not sell these very often. I pick these up pretty often. I'm seeing a corner right away on the 8, bottom right corner. I usually send these in even if they are 8s, so, but I don't know what happened here. Let's see if we got, I mean, it's a little off center, but there's got to be some more going on here. Cornerish on the back. Centering. I don't see any creases or anything. I mean, it's not in great shape, but I don't know why it's a 6. But I'll check it out later. It's not terrible for a 6 unless I'm missing something. Maybe there's a little bend in the card there or something. Maybe a little, looks like a little something there. And then the 8 here is a nice one. But that corner is, you know what? Maybe they slammed these wrong. No. Yeah, that corner's no bueno there. Neither is that one. Centering's like the same. Okay, here we had, I was interested to see what happened here because this was a minimum size, 2 of them. So we have 2 cards that did not get graded. They're not supposed to charge you for these, but if it's already paid, I don't know if they credit you or what. I got a couple of these. I'll have to make a phone call and ask them or something. But we got a Shaq Upper Deck trade and a Kobe Fleer Metal Fresh Foundations that did not get graded, both for size. So, and this does not mean anything shady was done to them. It just means they came out the factory and they were not the correct size. That's pretty much usually the case. So, we'll take a regular card here and compare it. You can actually kind of see, I don't know about on the camera, but let's see here. Well, it's hard to tell, but I'm trying to line it up almost perfect, and you can see that it's not quite as big as a regular card here. So it's a little short. Unfortunately, that's one thing that I don't do when I'm grading is measure the cards. I just assume they're all fine. Sometimes you get a random one that doesn't meet the size requirements, and we had the same situation here. Yeah, looks pretty much the same. You can see it's just a tad short on size. Man, that's a shame because that is super clean. Huh. Quite honestly, that's at least a 9, if not a gem, that Shaq card. But didn't work out. Okay, moving on. We got an Aussie. Another 7. I just got back a 7. That is another nicely centered Aussie. I'm happy with 7s on these, but I mean, when you get centering on an Aussie like this, I mean, that should be an 8. Unless the last 7 I got back, you know what? I see it already. Same as the last one. Has a little, like, dimple on it, which is typical for these 70s cards. But, man, that is a nice Aussie Smith rookie. That won't be going anywhere. I probably have 10 of these graded. I don't sell any of them. Aussie Eddie Murray. I tend to keep those guys. Very nicely centered Aussie PSA 7. That is a great example of a 7, and the only reason keeping it from an 8 or a 9 is that dimple right there. Corners are pretty sharp for a 79, and one of the best centerings you'll see for a 79 Aussie. For some reason, I had 2 Winfield rookies. They weren't together on this sub. I don't know if I just overlooked that or whatever, but I remember seeing 2. So here's one of them. Got a 7. It is off center, left to right. Also has the dimple. Same thing that the Aussie had there. You can see it by his left shoulder, or his right shoulder, our left. 74 tops, Winfield rookie. PSA 7 on that one. Can't really complain there with the centering on the front, on the back. There's even a black little mark there in that dimple. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than a 7 on that one, so I'm good with that. You got the GOAT of goaltending here, Patrick Wall. This is O-Pee-Chee. It's a tough card. O-Pee-Chee rookie. I have some nice tops ones that are graded higher than this, but O-Pee-Chee's always tough. You can see the centering. But we got a 7 on the Patrick Wall O-Pee-Chee rookie. A little bit of marking up there and a little centering. These are printer defects, but they're trying not to use those qualifiers as much anymore. But you can see some printer ink bleeding into the card. But other than that, I mean, the corners are nice. The coloring and the surface are nice. It's just a little off center. So I don't know. I guess you could argue that that's a 7.5 or an 8. It's a pretty clean card, but I'll take it. 7. Patrick Wall O-Pee-Chee rookie. Another old school rookie here. This one is Paul Molitor and Alan Trammell on the same card. 78 tops, rookie shortstops. That is an 8. Got an 8 on the Trammell Molitor dual rookie. There's a bottom right corner there that's preventing it from being anything higher than an 8. Don't know what happened here. I usually don't send this card in unless it has a chance at a 9. I do see some surface discoloring here unless I completely overlooked that. Sometimes I wonder, I should take a picture of every single card I send in, because sometimes you just, like, I mean, it is pretty clean other than that, I guess. That's the only reason it's probably a 7. The corners are nice, centering is nice. It just has a bunch of, like, yellow printer dots in here. And I guess that's probably what happened. Maybe I just overlooked it, because that is a pretty clean card otherwise. 85 tops USA McGuire rookie card. On to this pile, we have a Fleer rookie from 85. That is Puckett. I got a bunch of these 9s. It is hard to get a 10. It's a pretty nice, clean card right there. Pretty nice one. And it got a 9. Yeah, a little discoloring on the back and a corner down here. I mean, it's definitely not a 10. It's just a hard card to get in a 10, but I'm happy with the 9 on the Puckett. This one's nice. I'm happy with this. I got a ton of these. I send them in all the time. I have them raw. I have them graded. I have 8s, 9s all over the place. I don't have a ton of 10s. I have a few, but they always come super clean out of the factory sets and even out of the wax packs. But for some reason, they're off center a lot, and they're hard to get a 10 on sometimes. So I'm happy to add that one to my collection of bonds and my 10s. That's a nice PSA 10 87 Donruss Bonds rookie card. I think there's a lot of 87 Donruss in this, actually. Yeah, because I cracked a bunch of factory sets, ripped through them and sent the rookies in. Wanted to see how they worked out. As you can see, even when you're ripping factory sets, it's not that easy to get 10s. These are all 9s on the Larkin rookies. 3 of them. All 9s. But it would take me a while to figure out why, because again, they were clean fresh out of the sealed factory sets, and they still look clean to me real quickly. But they're hard to get tens on. Yeah, pretty nice for nines. Honestly, centering looks good on that one. It's okay on that one. It's okay on that one. Centering looks good on this one, but it must have cost something else there. I don't know, guys. Those are tough. That's tough grades on those ones. But any one of those could have been a 10. Then we have four Maddoxes. Same set, 87 Donruss Maddox. We got a 9, an 8, an 8, and an 8. Wow. So there's the 9. Looks a little cockeyed on the centering for a 9. Oops. And then 3 8s. Wow. Right out of factory sets, getting 8s. That's no bueno. I mean, that looks pretty clean from the front. That's a little off center. But, I mean, we're not talking about... not talking about major damage here to the edges on the black border. Usually it's corners and edges on black border. I do see some white back here, but I'm actually kind of shocked because overall the grades in this sub are pretty spot on. But these I'd have to look at closer later. I mean, I do see why this one could be bumped down, but honestly, unless I'm missing scratches or something, dimples, or I don't know. I mean, those are pretty clean 8s, man. Those are some pretty nice 8s. I'm gonna have to look a little closer at these later. See what's up with them. 1, 2, 3. It almost seems like because I sent all these freaking Donruss in, they just did the same thing with all of them, because the only ones they really gave me a 10 on was that bum. All right, so we got 1 8 and 3 9s on the bows. Got 4 of these here, 3 9s and an 8 on the Bo Jacksons. Man, these are looking pretty. If anybody wants to buy some nice, clean 87 Donruss rookies, these are pretty nice. I have no clue why that's an 8. I'm going to have to look at all these Donruss later, I guess, up there a little bit. Check out these 9s. Wow. Yeah. I'll look at these later because these are really nice 87 Donruss. All of them are real nice. We got McGuire. The last one in that set there. We got a 9, a 9, and a 9 on the Mark McGuires. Man, they just did not want to gem me up on these 87 Donruss except for that one berry. Wonder what they saw that was different in that one. Because these no, not too nice, guys. Pretty nice. I'm not going to spend any more time on the 87 Donruss. They look good to me. But should be a lot more. There should have been a lot more 10s in that little stack. Well, there is more 87 Donruss. Well, we just did McGuire, so we'll do 2 more McGuires. One's an 8, one's a 9. So we got 5 of them, 4 9s and one's an 8. A little off center on that one. And another nice clean 9. I have no idea why they didn't jam any of these. Not a clue. But I forgot this was in there, and I got 2 of them. So for some reason they thought that the only card in the whole factory sets that I opened that were 10s were the Bonds, and the rest, something was wrong with them. Nonetheless, 2 Bonds, 87 Donruss got 10s. The rest of the 87 Donruss got 8s and 9s. There's a lot of them in this, but that's a Purdy Bones. We got 2 of those. I also did a 86 Donruss factory set. This was I opened a bunch of factory donor sets all in 1 week, and I wanted to sub them just to see how nice they were. My plan was if they all came back gems, or a lot of them did, I was going to buy a lot more factory sets and just rip and send in. Obviously, that doesn't happen with PSA being closed. They're getting harder and harder to find on the factory sets anyway. The prices went up, obviously. But you see how clean you get out of the factory sets. It's just for some reason they're not gemming them. I mean, the 9s are pretty good, obviously. But there is not a whole lot wrong with these things for them to not gem. Huh. Same as the 87, I'm not sure. Fred McGriff and Paul O'Neill rookie cards. Both of them look pretty nice to me. Really nice. I mean, 9s aren't awful, but when they look that clean, wish you could get them. I did the same thing with an 85 set. Not as lucky on those. We got 8s on both of them. Puckett and Clements. I did not send in the other guys because they weren't that good. The Puckett is a little off center. But again, super clean, nice, fresh card. Maybe a little scratch there. Yeah, it looks like a little scratch there. That's probably why it's not a 9. So there's the Puckett. And the Clemens looks pretty good. That's also an 8. When I review these cards on the camera, I have to look at them later to see like real close. But it's just the lighting in here and the angle doesn't allow me to see them too great. I have to take them over to my spot where I do before I send them into grading. Here's the other Winfield. Obviously, a step up on this one. This one got an 8, and it does look like it's a little messed up in the corner down here. But obviously, you can see the centering's pretty good. Pretty nice Winfield rookie there. And we got an 8 on this one and a 7 on the other one. So 7 and 8 on the Winfields. That one's off center. That's probably played a part in that there. So 7 and 8 on the Winfields. Robin Yount, rookie from 75 Tops. Yellow printer defect marks there. A little off center left to right. Tough set, tough grade. Him and the Brett. I have a bunch of them, but typically you don't get many more than an 8. I got a lot of 6s and 7s. Some mark there and there. So, as to be expected on the outs. Some more Timmy Duncan rookie cards. These ones are tops. We got 2 of them. One's a 9 and one's an 8 on the Timmy Duncan rookies. Bottom right corner there and a little off center on the 8. A little off center on the 9. Corners look pretty good. That's probably the only reason that one didn't gem, because it's a little too far left to right there. Because the corners are pretty sharp on that one. So 9 and an 8 on the Duncan Tops. We got a bunch of these Durants. I tried to spread them out. I bought like 50 of them or something, and then I was spreading them out through multiple subs just so I didn't get the same grades on all of them. But we got 8, 8, 8, and 8 on the 07 Tops black border Durants. We had 2 9s in the last sub, but out of 3 separate subs now, only 2 9s. The rest are 6, 7s, and 8s. Tough card, man. Tough card. They grade it pretty hard. It's a black border. Centering's usually off top to bottom and left to right. There's a lot of surface scratches on these things. And obviously the corners and the edges get white. So I mean, you can't, 8s are still good, but 9s are real nice. I don't think I'll ever see a 10 in this card. I've sent 40 of them in. Put that's on the case there. Yeah, they don't want to give very many 9s and 10s out on the KB. I think it's the centering on that one, and then this one. I don't know. One or 2 of these could have been a 9. I think there's a little mark there. I guess. We got a Kobe rookie, and that's a 10. That's a nice one. I got a lot of Kobe 10s, so I'm trying to get like as many of the rookie. I'm not going to get all of them. There's too many, but I'll do a Kobe rookie registry. And Try to put as many of the 10s in there as I have. I obviously don't have them all, but I can add some of my 9s and 8s in there for the tougher cards. But there's a collector's choice rookie. We got a 10 on that one. I do have another 1 or 2 of these I wanted to send in. Actually, more than that probably, but kind of waiting to see what happens over there. PSA, but a nice 10 on the Kobe rookie. We got last sub. We got a Kobe rookie 10 also on UB3. This one, I think I already have a 10. This is a 9. I also have some 8s and 7s on this Skybox Premium card. He has a couple cards in this set. This is card number 203. We got a 9. Pretty nice shape, I guess. You could say the corners could be better. But pretty nice 9 rookie there. These are from the National. My dad and myself go to the National every year. If you open packs, get redemptions, and you stand in line and do the stuff, they give these little packs away with like 5 cards, and it's like Kobe, Jordan, Gretzky, McDavid, Crosby, Tiger Woods, LeBron, all the upper deck guys, and the best of the best. And sometimes there's autographs in there, and we always get a bunch of them. So sometimes I get these things graded over the years. This is from 07 National in Cleveland. 2007 National was in Cleveland, which sadly is not going to be happening anymore. And it's the closest one to me, 2 hours away. But the Ag Center got sold, and they're not doing the National there anymore, unfortunately. So we got a 9 and a 10 on the Kobe. I doubt there's a whole lot of these out there. I'd have to look the pop report up, but got a nice 10 there, and I'm not sure why this one didn't jam. They must have figured something was slightly off on this one. Maybe. Sometimes you see a little tiny little corner and you just assume that's what it was if you don't, nothing else sticks out, but I don't know. Not too bad. Looks like these ones continued over from that very first card I showed, which was the second year Topps base card of Kobe. We had a 8 on the first one. There's another 8 and a 9 on the Kobe Topps second year base cards. So 2 8s and a 9 on this one. The other one we saw earlier, the 9 looks like it's centered pretty well, and I guess it wasn't quite good enough for a gem. A little bit centering on the back, some printer lines on the back on that one, and then the 8 here on the other one, centering on the back for sure. Okay. Bonds rookie again. This one is the Fleer, but only an 8 on this one. 8 on the Bonds Fleer rookie. It is a tough card. The centering is kind of goofy on this thing. And the white, it's always white on the back. So you got white up top, which is why this one's an 8. We got a couple Dennis Rodman rookies, but not so great on the grades, although this was to be expected, and both of them were. I don't think I was expecting much on these. Typically, you just want to get some cards like this, at least some people do. You want to get them slabbed and secure the value in the condition, but obviously with that centering and stuff, you don't expect much more than that. So 7 and 8 on the Rodmans. Another nice set I put together a lot. That would have been nice to gem one of my favorite cornerbacks of all time, Charles Woodson. Would be nice to have a little Topps Chrome PSA 10 there, but we got a 9 on a Charles Woodson 98 Topps Chrome base rookie. Got a 9. Probably slightly on the corners and centering. 84 Topps Strawberry got an 8. Definitely off center. And I guess that bottom right corner is not so great either. 8 on the Strawberry. I think we did good on these ones. We got one 10 here. Jason Witten rookies. Not somebody that you see too often, but great career. Announcer now and a huge Dallas popular guy there and a solid career. Jason Witten, 2003 score rookies. One got a 10, one got a 9. Guess I'm good with that. They must have saw something that they couldn't do, gem them both. corners a little bit touched up on the corners. This is nice. Would have been obviously better in a 10. This is Brady's first Topps Chrome. Well, he didn't have a Topps Chrome, obviously, in 2000 or 01. So his first Topps was 02. So this is his first Topps Chrome, which is a 9 on the base card. He has a couple different cards in that set, and this is the main one, and it looks super clean from here. I guess the back. Maybe some surface and corners, but really nice 9 on the Brady there. Tony G, Topps rookie on the base, 97 Topps base rookie. Tony Gonzalez got a 9. It's a tough one to jam onto. I don't know what the pop report is on that, but the corner, it's always tough to have nice clean corners on these older Topps base cards that were just in dollar boxes for so long. Bowman Peyton Manning rookie only got an 8. We got a bottom right corner there on that one. A little edge maybe. But a Peyton Manning Bowman rookie there with an 8. Kurt Warner with a 9 on the 99 Bowman's best rookie for Kurt Warner. Got a 9. I don't know what that one's going to be. Maybe a surface scratch. This Bowman's best tends to get scratched up a little bit. That's probably what it is. Hard to see in the light. Yep, there's some printer lines on the back. This is pretty typical. The reason I send those in, sometimes people ask, do you send in stuff with printer lines like Bowman Chrome and stuff? It depends on the grader, and I think PSA's website even says that sometimes they're lenient. I don't know what the exact answer is. I usually send them in unless it's really bad. There's a nice 10 though, Peyton Manning. I think I have a couple of these already. That's a Stadium Club base rookie Peyton Manning from 98. Got a gemmer on that one. PSA 10. Peyton Manning, Stadium Club rookie. I would have liked to get a 10 on an Emmett Topps Traded. That's a popular card. Shiny Topps Traded set from 1990. Emmett Smith. One of the best ever. A little off center. Not too bad. Got a 9 on the Emmett. I got a ton of Randy Moss. We'll add this one to it. I took the... Okay, this is a prime example here. People ask this question as well. Everyone does it different. I personally took the coating off of this one. I remember doing it. It makes it super shiny and how it was supposed to be. It's a really clean card. Obviously, it gemmed. My opinion is, and this is just totally an opinion. I don't know the exact answer. I've never asked a grader. I mean, it's hard to gem a card with coating on it because they can't really see the full surface. They don't know if there's scratches. They don't know if the bubbles, I don't know if they dock you for the bubbles, but as long as you can get it off without nicking the corners, and it's kind of hard to do, obviously, but if you can, I think it looks much better with it off. I mean, it's shiny and pretty. So I'll add that to my Moss. I have some with coating, some without, but a nice PSA 10 rookie from 98 Finest. We got some Gretzky's here from some sets that I got in a collection. Just want to get them slabbed up. Obviously, I didn't send that in expecting much more than that. You can tell the centering right off the bat there. That is second-year Topps, though. I'm sure that card's gone up since I sent it in. 80 Topps, Gretzky, second year, got a 7. Doesn't have the name scratched off there, off-center. Obviously, top to bottom on the back and left to right on the front here. Corners aren't too bad for a 7, though. Nice card on the Gretzky. Here's another Gretzky here, not with the name scratched off. This is also from the same set, the All-Star card. Top corner has a little brown from the cardboard showing. Other than that, it's perfectly centered. Really nice centering on that card, and the other corners are all good. That's the only reason it's a 7, I think. On the All-Star Gretzky, second year. An 8 on this. I don't know what happened on this. I had a bunch of these, and I'm glad I only sent one in. I think it's the top to bottom centering on this one. The name's too close to the bottom there. You can see the select is not quite up as high. But an 8 on the Lionel Messi 15 select. I'll be throwing this one on eBay for sure. I have no reason to keep it. You know what? There's some there's fingernail indentations right there, two of them. That's interesting. I don't know that I would have sent that in like that because I've had 10 of these cards at least, maybe 20. Sold a bunch of them raw on eBay. I'm sure I sold a bunch of Gem Mint raw ones. I don't even remember sending. This looks pretty bad. I'd be shocked that that's the same card I sent them, but hey, why would they do anything shady, huh? Yeah. Every once in a while, you get something less than a 7 or an 8. This set is super tough. It is 96 EX. I wasn't quite sure of the hand and everything in the back here. I do have some graded. There's scratches. It's a hard card to cut the right way. But it must be his hand is off, and I remember wondering if that was going to kill it. You can't. It's hard to see there, but it's almost like the hand isn't even where it's supposed to be. It's a little off. So yeah, it's like creased, I guess. Basically, you can see it right there. So I just didn't know if that was normal or not because I didn't have any other Iversons to compare to. But I got a PSA 10 back on a Credentials insert Grant Hill number to 499. I've turned down a $2,000 offer already on it this week, and I got 16 watchers, and it's only been on there for a week. This set is entirely popular. It is 96 EX 2000 Kobe and Iverson in one of the best rookie classes ever in basketball. 96 rookie class. It's funny how Jordan and Kobe rookie years are two of the best rookie classes in general. But nonetheless, we got a 5 on the Iverson. It's a nice card still. But see, now here's another select. This is a 10. This is a year later. This is 15. This is also 15. Yeah, same year. Raheem Sterling got a 10 on the base rookie Sterling. PSA 10 rookie on the Raheem Sterling. So nice one there. Tristan Jarry with the 9 ball on the Young Guns. Hometown goalie here in the Berg. Bought this card for $5 at a show here. And I can see it might be some printer lines or something, but no gem on that one. Dirk Nowitzki, rookie year. This is another tough card, EX. It does get surface scratches really easily, and when you try to wipe them, it doesn't always work out. Sometimes it scratches it up worse. Dirk Nowitzki, EX Century, got an 8, and I'm sure it's mostly just because of the surface. By the way, I use pantyhose when I'm doing any sort of wiping of surfaces. You got to be careful on some. But like an ultra card or something, you can just rub off some marking or something that's on it. But I don't use any of that wax or whatever anybody else does. That's altering the card in my opinion. But I do use pantyhose to press out corners and wipe off fingerprints and stuff like that, which I think is totally fine and normal. Third year Jordan on the Fleer. We got an 8. That's a nice 8 though. That is a nicely centered third year Jordan with an 8. That is a I almost just bought one of these raw for $200 today, but in the second year I almost bought for $500, but it was off center, clean. But this looks really nice, guys. I'm gonna look at this a little closer. Top left corner, maybe ding a little bit. A little white on the edges. Yeah, the white on the edges probably docked it a little bit, but that's a clean 8. I don't think I'll be selling that one. I have some sets of these. I'll probably just add it to the set. Steph Curry rookie. This is the triple with the other guys. We got a 9 on that one from Upper Deck Draft Edition. Steph Curry with the 9 ball. Shaq also with a 9. They're tough on these older cards. Like I said, they were in boxes and they've gone through collections and sets and shows, and it's hard for them to stay super clean on the corners and edges. But that's a 9. 1, 2, 3 of these. This is the paper 16 Bowman Tatis paper. 9s on all 3. 9s on all 3 of them. I would imagine like printer lines, surface scratches, maybe a little white showing. Okay, getting down to the end here. We got a couple of these Jeters, 2 9s. A rookie year, 92, or pre-rookie year, 92 Classic 4-Sport. Jeter both got 9s on those. This was cool to get a 10 on. Biggio, 89 Upper Deck. It is a tough set. They bend real easy. They get banged around a lot. That was nicely centered. I had to pick. I wanted to pick. I had about 20 or 30 of these, and I tried to pick a good one. Obviously, I did. So I still sold a bunch raw. I still have a bunch raw, but I wanted to see how they graded it. But obviously, it worked out on that one. 10 Gem Mint. You know what? I think this is from a set that I cracked, actually. Because I sent a bunch of 89 Upper Deck in, so this one may be from a set. So we got Biggio 10, and then we got a Nolan Ryan, got a 9. That's a cool card. We got a 9 on the Nolan Ryan, though. I imagine it's just corners and stuff on these. Typically get banged up, but in surface scratch, maybe. And typically on the factory set, you're not going to see too many scratches, but nonetheless, we didn't quite gem the Nolan Ryan or the Johnny Smoltz Star Rookie. A little off center there, but we didn't quite jam it on that one. Got a 9 on the Smoltz. And then we have 2 Griffies this time. One, I don't know if they're from the set or not. That's a tough card. It's coming out of a factory set. It's the first card in the set. It's typically not in great shape. You're better off in packs on these, but everybody's got a million of these things, including myself. I've bought, sold, and kept a million of them. We got 2 more 8s to add to the collection here, and they look pretty nice at quick look. Let's see. Hologram looks good. A little off center on the hologram, but the corners are touched up a little bit. Top edge on this one, so that's probably about right. I noticed this grader didn't like giving any halves. I got no 7.5s, no 8.5s. And then I think we ended. Oh, there's a nice decent one there. These are from factory sets. I was super stoked to get this one. I've sent probably 100 of this card in. I crack sets. I buy collections. This card seems to be in every collection. I've opened boxes. I've had every different nice, clean-looking Topps Jeter there is, and I never get 10s. I always get 8s and 9s. There is a 9 right here. I'm not sure why that one's on a 10. We'll take a look, but I'm super stoked to get a 10 because I have a ton of Jeter 10s, like Upper Deck, Pinnacle, Score, Upper Deck Minor League, Classic 4-Sport, and we can add Topps to that, and I'm sure I have a few other ones, but there's a nice 10. Let's see what the 9 is. A little off center, not too shabby though. I mean, that's a nice 9. It's a nice 9. We'll look at it later. So this one here is super tough to get. A lot of people don't know about this card. An 8 is still going to bring $1,000 probably. This is the gold hologram version. Down here, there's a silver and gold hologram version. I sent this in just hoping to get an 8, possibly a 9, but I mean, it looks pretty nice. But you know, it's super tough to get anything higher than that, and a 9 has got to be selling for a couple grand, I imagine, because an 8's going to bring $1,000 probably, if I even sell it. I got to look and see what I have. I know I had 1 or 2 of these gold slabs somewhere, but I think I sold like a 6 or a 7 before. There's a bottom corner on this one. All right, guys, that does it for the sub. I have another one in assembly when that comes in. I'm not sure we're going to do we'll still do a reveal, but there's one guy we're going to pull the cards out of, so we're not going to show those ones on the camera. I'm going to pull him, let him look at them, surprise himself. But we'll kind of keep doing these reveals, and let me know if anybody wants anything. I appreciate it, guys.